blue iridescent glitter.
Hi. I am trying something new. I'm videoing my soaping and trying to create videos for you so that you can see how I make my soaps. So any feedback you can give is appreciated. If enough people want certain things, I will see if I can figure out how to do it. But please bear with me as I am new to this videoing and editing. So for example, I love the way Tree Marie Soap Works, another YouTube channel led by Terry Ensley. I love the way that she mixes colors, so much fun, and I think it looks really cool. So that's how I mix my colors, and I include it in the video. But perhaps you don't think that that's very helpful, and so maybe enough of you don't want to see that, and I can take it out or reduce it or things like that. So please feel free to give me any feedback. As well as, you know, I try to speed certain things up and have certain things at regular speed. And if you have any feedback on that, that's greatly appreciated as well. So with this video, I will also be experimenting with doing voiceovers instead of putting text in the video, so that you don't have to read the video. You can just listen to my explanations. I am also going to be seeing if I can figure out how to put more info in the description section, including links of where I've gotten certain things and or watched certain things. So for example, today's video is for my Ride the Wave soap, which this has a label. I'll put a little quickie video after this without the label on, so you can see what it looks like without the label. But I discovered this technique by watching a different YouTube video. So I definitely want to give that person credit, and am going to figure out how to get that link in there. So without further ado, please enjoy my video, I hope. Bye. So this is actually a soap without the label. Each one obviously is different. Every wave is different. But I wanted to get you an idea of it. First up, while my hard oils are melting, I mix up my colors and put them in little containers so that I can add them later to my soap mixture. So for this, I am making several shades of what I would consider different water shades, as well as something for the sky. Next, I am adding my lye solution to my mixed hard and soft oils, and then I will blend until emulsion. For this soap, I'm using Aqua di Gio type fragrance oil from Sapphire Blue. It's supposed to be a nice acting fragrance, so I'm adding it right now. I'm just separating a bit of the batter, which I'm going to use to make the sand. And I used walnut shell powder to put this in. It'll give a nice little exfoliation, but also add that color of sand, I'm hoping. So I want to get this one done as quickly as possible so it can set up a bit before I add the waves. Next, I wanted to weigh out my batter and try to divide it to get some fairly consistent amounts of the wave colors into the batter. So that's what the calculator's there for, and you'll see some separation out of that. And then I will add my colors into each individual container and mix that in to get ready to pour. I stirred each of these by hand because I was worried about it thickening up. I really needed a lot of time to get this one done. Next, I wanted to texture the sand a bit. I didn't want it to be flat. And so I have these espresso spoons that I got from a local dollar store, from Dollarama. And I just kind of played around with kind of creating a little bit of a ridge in there. We're finally ready to make waves. So I just took each of the colors except for the sky blue and just started to kind of pour it down the side of the mold. And you can see that it's at an angle. And so I'm just trying to create the different layers of the waves here. Finally, for the top of the waves, I wanted to get some white on the top, similar to waves kind of crashing and breaking. Although I didn't care about other layers breaking through, I did not want the white to break through the waves, so I just wanted to break the fall with this spatula to make sure that it didn't go through the waves. Next, I'm just putting a little bit of the blue sky so that as I create the wave, it's a bit more realistic. It's finally time to create that wave. So I'm using, again, one of those espresso or cappuccino spoons, and I'm just trying to create this breaking wave. And now I'm just topping off the soap with the remainder of the sky. For my last step, I'm adding glitter. Part of the reason I did this is I kind of wanted it to be like, sun rays shining. And I had a couple of iridescent glitters that I've gotten from Brambleberry. They are discontinued, but while I've got them, I want to use them. So I unmolded this soap about a day later, but it was actually quite soft. So I came back another day later and began the cut.